come back here, 1, 2, 3, bam, we're doing calves. What we're gonna need is, yes, we will eventually put this aerial up and we're gonna flow some foam out of it. We don't necessarily need that for the film. So what we are gonna do is make a decision on one of these two lines, pull it out. Let's get ready with a nozzle. And probably go up the other side. Yeah, why not? That way it's not dangling our way here. And then we're gonna spray foam, spray it on the building there so they can see wet foam and dry foam. Back here you can video record the valve position for wet foam or for dry foam and then see the results out there. We'll take a look at the nozzle. Here we can see I love TFT primarily when you're talking smooth bore. There's a 15, 16 tip and it'll tell you at 40 pounds of tip pressure, you're talking 165. So when I told you in the classroom, we're talking typically between 40 and 60 psi tip pressure, that's what they're showing right here. So if we flow gallonage on the 15, 16 bore, if we take this off, now we have a 1 3/8 full open. The vortex side of it, I don't really care too much as far as what position that is. All that's going to do is change them veins in there and give you a spiral pattern to your stream when it flows out. That's fine. What I want to show you is that with the big 1 3/8 opening, we can make shaving cream. Even when we make shaving cream, if we put the smaller tip on it, it's going to break bubbles and strip air. Okay? So we'll show you the proper wet firefighting foam calves coming out of here, and then I will cut back there. We'll take this tip off and we'll make some shaving cream. I just like to add that when you're making shaving cream in the hose, you can convert it to wet simply by, instead of being wide open, you start gating this down. The more you gate it, the more air you're going to strip and have a very wet foam. If you have them anywhere on the truck, if you were to put a combination nozzle on here and go to a fog pattern, when you talk about stuff like this, dry fuel, you can cover this area here with wet foam as fast as you can run back and forth. This is weighing nothing because it's full of shaving cream. This would be converting it to wet foam. So you can think smart. But we'll show you how at the pump panel what you got to do for proper firefighting foam, and then the camera can come out here and see what the proper firefighting foam looks like when you hit the building and it's running down. What I try to tell people for a good visual, if you took a glass of 2% milk, hold the glass please, but throw the milk at the wall and watch it run down, bingo, there's your firefighting foam. Too many people think they need to see frothy and shaving cream. No, that's not what you're doing with foam, okay? But I can make shaving cream and plaster shaving cream on that wall. Exposure protection type foam. I'll show you how to make that. But I don't want anybody here to get the idea that that shaving cream is firefighting foam, because it's not. It's exposure protection type foam. But wetter is better. You want to remember that, okay? So with that said, here's a nozzle. Somebody will go engage the pump, let him get the steps from the cab right to the pump panel, boom, 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 and give you the product, okay? We got to get our foam injection point primed. Ready? We got to give him some foam. Here, we got our valve now. That's turned on. Go ahead and turn the foam system on. Go ahead and turn the compressor on. Okay. Okay, so right now, if we want to charge the line with foam, which one are we on? Number one. Go ahead and open that one up. It's going to take us a little bit to get that line started. When you get it open, go and open it up. You'll see when the gauge comes all the way up, right? Keep going. It ain't to the end yet, but when it gets here, it'll build pressure. Okay? See it coming up? At that point, you can go ahead and give it air. And over here, look on left. try that for a start. We got a little bit of air in the pump here. That's what we're back to. We take that tip off here, make the shaving cream.